Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me if you have any doubts now.
Yeah, sir. From the questions you gave, I didn't get the last one.
Which one was it?
1 second. The value of integral 0 to 4 pi ln mod 13 sin x plus 3 root 3 cos x
Hmm.
dx is
Okay. So
k.
what about the others?
Yeah, I got them. 1 second.
First one was 100 U10 minus 90 U8.
Yeah, I got 1.
And second one was value of P.
2.
Fine. This one is integral 0 to 4 pi ln 13 sin x plus 3 root 3 cos x dx is k. You have to find k by pi log root 7 e, right?
Right.
So do you know this integral 0 to pi by 2 log of sine t dt? This is a
Minus
standard
minus
derivation,
pi by 2 ln 2.
right? So this result will be used. This is a standard derivation by parts, right?
Right.
You have to do, I think, by parts 2 times or something.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So you have to take this only and start working on it. And no, you have to convert it into cos t by using a plus b minus x
Yeah, and
property.
then sine 2t.
Yeah. So this situation, obviously, it will be better if we convert it into a single function.
Right. Yeah.
It will be not good if you keep it like this.
Right.
So 13 sin x plus 3 root 3 cos x can be written as basically root over 169 plus 27, which is 196. And basically it becomes 13 by 14 sin x plus 3 root 3 by 14 cos x,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is 14, and now you can call this as cos phi and this is sin phi. We are getting sine of x plus phi.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
What we have is tan phi is 3 root 3 by 13.
Right. Yeah.
So the integral is becoming 0 to 4 pi ln 14 sine x plus phi dx.
Right. Yeah.
So you split the log and becomes ln 14 dx plus 0 to 44 pi ln sine of x plus phi dx.
Right.
And now this part is obvious. It is becoming 4 pi into ln 14.
Right.
And this part, log sine t function, I think it is periodic with period pi by 2. Because if you do pi by 2 plus t, it depends. Like we can actually figure out that. So log sine t, find the period of log sine t. Because mod sine t period is 2 pi by 2.
Yeah.
So log sine t also will be having period of pi by 2, right?
Right. Yeah.
Mod of sin x period is pi, I think.
Pi.
Okay, so you have to think about whether you do it 4 times pi or whether you do it 8 times pi by 2.
Right. Yeah.
Like you have to figure out log sin x period. I think log sin x period will be pi by 2, not pi. You have to check it.
Right.
And after that, you have to use the result here, this result.
Yeah. Right.
Because the x plus phi doesn't matter. You can take a variable x plus phi as u and you'll get du only.
Right. Yeah.
So ultimately what happens here is you get 4 pi ln 14. The answer is 8 times minus pi by 2 log 2. And this becomes 4 pi again. So 4 pi ln 14 minus ln 2, so ln 7.
Right.
If this is your k, you can find your k by pi log root 7 e, and it becomes 4 pi log 7 by pi log e by log root 7.
Right.
This is half log 7. So answer is 8.
Right.
The main thing is to convert it and write it as sin x and use the integral value that you know for log sin t.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the answer for that one. What else?
I have some doubts from rotation.
Okay. You had your test on Sunday.
Yeah, sir.
How was it?
Uh, I think they are not doing it mains level, even though it is mains paper, because it's way too hard.
What happened in the paper?
Uh, I mean, it was just really hard. The physics part, I think, was the most hard. Um, and physics and chemistry and maths were doable still. I got 121.
What was the split?
Second. It's 22 physics, 49 chem, and 50 maths.
22 is very low. What happened there?
It was very hard, sir. I mean, I think they were giving advanced level questions in the mains paper.
What was the syllabus?
It was magnetic effects of current, EMI, AC, and I think that's it.
Okay. Send your doubts.
One sec.
Even if the paper is very hard, you can still select the correct questions. It can't be so hard that you can't find 10 questions out of 25, no?
Uh,
10 to 15 questions.
I had realized that physics was the most hard, so I focused more on the easier ones like maths.
Okay. Still, 22 is like 7 questions.
Yes.
I can't believe that in a paper of 25 questions, there will be only 7 that are doable. There will be more.
No, there were more, but I was not focusing more on physics.
A heavy iron bar of weight W is having its end on the ground and other end on the shoulder of a person. The bar makes an angle. Why is this a doubt?
This one, and then there is one question that's similar, but the answers are kind of contradictory, so I'll send that one also.
Weight experienced by the person. What does the person experience from this
The
bar?
normal force from the rod.
Right.
The two questions are the same, but then the answers were like contradicting each other.
We have to find normal force,
Right,
and if it is in equilibrium, all you have to do is balance torque here and balance force.
right,
So if the length is L, you'll say N into L, and here L by 2, but you'll take this component 90 minus theta, so cos is sine and this is cos theta,
right.
right?
Yeah,
So you'll say NL should be equal to WL by 2 cos theta,
right.
and the force balance should also happen. So, okay, from here only we are getting N is equal to W by 2 cos theta.
Yeah, but that's not an option.
From force balance equations, we will get, okay, there has to be a force here and one. There has to be friction.
Yeah.
So, mm, your equations will be vertical equation is N1 is 90 minus theta, this is theta. N1 plus N cos theta is equal to W. And
Right,
horizontal equation is N sine theta is equal to F.
right.
Okay. So torque equation is this. There cannot be anything else. Weight experienced by the person. Weight experienced by the person. Hmm. What answer have they given for this?
They have given W by 2, but then in the next question, um, if I mean
W
it's the
by 2
same
anyway doesn't make sense.
in this next question is the same question only. They have just given values. So there, if you try to put W by 2, you will get the answer as 6. But then for that, they've given the answer as 3. So
W by 2 cos theta, if you put in the next question, what happens?
cos 60 half. Yeah, then you'll get 3.
That's the correct answer,
Then for this one, it's wrong.
obviously. By no logic can it be W by 2. It is
Right,
obvious here from torque balancing this is coming.
right,
They
yeah,
have missed, I think the typing is wrong. In option C, it will be a by 2 cos theta.
right,
The second question confirms what we are doing.
yeah,
You are getting 3, right?
yeah,
It is obvious. How can this be wrong? There can't be anything wrong here. We don't know anything about friction or anything. We can't use these.
yeah, right.
What's the next one?
1 second.
A flat surface of a thin uniform disk A of radius r is glued to the horizontal table. Another thin uniform disk B, mass m, radius r, rolls without slipping on the circumference of A as shown in the figure. Okay. A flat surface of B also lies on the plane of the table. Okay, fine. Center of mass B has fixed angular speed omega about the vertical axis passing through the center of A. The angular momentum of B with respect to the center of A is this. Find M. Okay, so there is a disk. The flat surface of this disk is glued to the table. So technically it's like a table and one disk is like this, another disk is like this. The flat surface is glued here
Right,
and this disk is rolling around it, right?
yeah,
Because the second disk's flat surface is also on the table, but it is rolling around the circumference of this disk.
right,
Okay. The question has said both of them are thin uniform disk radius r. Both of them have radius r. Mass m is the mass of the second disk. Center of mass of B, which is this, has fixed angular speed about the vertical axis passing through the center of A.
right,
Okay, so it is going in a circle of radius 2r.
yeah,
Angular momentum of B is this much with respect to the center of A. So it is a, this is so obvious. What is the issue? It is a pure rotation around this point. You have to do I omega. What's the issue? You cannot find I of this about this axis.
I can.
What is it?
It'll be mr squared by 2 plus m2r whole square.
4 plus half is 9 by 2 mr square. Why have you not done this question?
Oh, I was thinking like I'll use this velocity of center of mass of B to try and figure out like uh, its angular momentum, like mv, like r cross mv.
Is it pure rotation in the according to the question? Has he said pure rotation about the axis through it?
No.
He's not said that. Looking at the question, it doesn't look like pure rotation to you.
Yeah,
Fixed angular
rolls
speed about
without.
what?
Yeah, it says rolls without slipping as well.
What is written after that center of mass of B has fixed angular speed about the vertical axis passing through center of A? What does it
Angular.
mean?
Oh,
The disk A is glued and fixed, and this is moving nicely along the circle with fixed angular speed. Is that not rotation?
yeah, it is.
So the body is doing constant angular velocity rotation about the axis, and they're asking you L about this axis. I don't see the problem.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Like it's like a less than 1 minute this question takes.
Yeah, I was overcomplicating.
There is literally nothing. Just because it is in advance doesn't mean that you have to like be scared of it.
Right, yeah.
They have written one full paragraph for the question. The solution takes one sentence.
Right,
You need to know the cases of how to calculate angular momentum. If it is a particle, you have to do R cross P. If it is rotation plus translation, you have to do two parts. This is nothing. This is pure rotation, dude.
oh, sir, the answer is B.
The answer is B. 5, not 9 by 2. We have made some calculation mistake or something. The center of mass has fixed angular n omega square. Fixed angular speed omega with respect to vertical axis passing through the center of A. Angular speed is omega for this. Okay. Technically, it is translating also, so you have to add that part because you can find VCM now. What is VCM right now? It is omega by 2r. No,
2R omega.
2r omega. VCM right now is 2r omega. And okay, so let's do it because it is moving also and it is a pure rolling, so it is rotating also and moving also. Let's do it in two parts then. L is simply mr cross v. So m 2r into 2r omega, right?
Right,
Plus about its own center of mass. When we do like this, we have to do about its own center of mass.
Right, yeah.
Half mr square. Half mr square is the ICM on omega. About its own center of mass, we have to find its omega, which is going to be different from this omega.
ICM will be mr squared by 2.
Yes, so that's what I've
Oh,
written.
okay, okay.
We have to find this omega.
Yeah,
This omega is the rotation omega for its own rolling motion.
right, yeah.
So that omega will be different from this omega.
Yeah, right.
So the VCM that we have, VCM is 2R omega, should be equal to the R omega dash for pure rolling, because this is not turning or anything.
Right, yeah.
This is a fixed body. It is just doing pure rolling on the surface.
Right,
Omega dash is clearly 2 omega.
right.
So I omega here, we have to do right. ICM omega. So this is 2 omega, right?
Yeah,
So we are getting what? 4 plus 5.
5.
Again, it's easy only. We made a mistake by
Yeah,
assuming it is just this pure rotation case. It's not pure rotation, it is translation plus rotation. But there is nothing
right,
difficult.
right, yeah.
We have to do the find the omega dash of it while it is rolling along the perimeter and do it in parts like this.
Right.
What's the next step?
1 sec.
This is a standard problem. Why is this
I
an issue?
I think that the answer might be given wrong.
Solid sphere of mass 2m is rolling down an incline, and also a hollow shell. This is solid sphere, and similarly a hollow shell, mass m, rolling down an incline which will reach the bottom first. So we have to find acceleration like this,
Right. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In any case, in such situations, it is gravity, mg sine theta, it is friction.
Right.
This is the situation.
Yeah.
Your friction is providing the torque.
Yeah.
So you have equations like mg sine theta minus f is equal to ma downwards. And
Right.
you have f into r is equal to I alpha. And you have
Right.
a is equal to r alpha for pure rolling.
Right.
From here, alpha is a by r, so implies f is equal to I a by r square.
Right.
And you get mg sine theta is equal to m plus I by r square into a, and a is mg sine theta by m plus I by r square.
Right.
or g sine theta by 1 plus I by mr square,
Right.
which is a standard formula for all such situations.
Yeah.
In our case, for solid sphere on hollow shell, we'll calculate the acceleration and we will get acceleration for solid sphere is g sine theta by 1 plus 2 by 5,
2 by
2 by
5.
5 into 2m
2 mr squared.
divided by 2m r square.
Right.
And
5 by 7.
for hollow shell, we'll get g sine theta by 1 plus 2 by 3, right?
Right.
This becomes 5 by 3, so 3 by 5.
Right.
5 by 7 is bigger than 3 by 5. Acceleration of solid sphere is more than hollow sphere. So
Right.
all solid sphere will reach first.
Sir, so why can't we say that the eye of the solid sphere is more? That is true. And like inertia is a measure of resistance to motion. So if
No,
it has bigger eye, then shouldn't it
inertia
be
is not a
harder to?
measure of resistance to motion. Who said that? Mass is a measure of resistance to motion. Inertia is a measure of resistance to rotational motion.
Oh, right. Okay.
What is all this? You can't do it by like logic. You have to calculate the acceleration.
Right. Yeah.
When you are getting the acceleration, why? What is there to argue about in that? Is there
Yeah.
some dispute
No,
in this?
I didn't do it. I didn't do it like this. I was thinking in the inertia way.
Moment of inertia has nothing to do with motion on a plane.
Right. Yeah.
And this question, you've never seen this formula being derived.
I have.
This is a standard derivation of any situation in an inclined plane.
Yeah.
You can't do this question by conceptually thinking.
Right.
You have to calculate it and see the situation, what is coming.
Yeah. Right.
There is a difference between moment of inertia and mass.
Yeah.
The next one.
That's it.
Show me your paper. What are the questions you didn't do in the paper?
Um, it was like online. I don't have the physical thing. I can tell you the questions like
You
out
can
loud.
take a screenshot of your screen, right?
It doesn't let me take a screenshot on the app.
The
I can,
app.
yeah, they have a specific app for it. I can tell you the questions.
Okay. You can't take a picture of the question from anywhere, in any way.
I'll have to use a different phone and click a fit picture of the phone.
And the questions are not on your computer.
No, there no.
Okay. Tell me
Uh,
what questions are not done.
Before that, sir, one question I had a doubt in the paper. Again, I feel like it's wrong what they've given. The question is, how many natural numbers can be formed which lie in the interval 700 to 2678, not included, using digits 2678? I feel like they've given wrong answer.
You have 3 digits and 2 digits are the two options, right?
Yeah,
In 3-digit numbers, your first place can be filled by 7 or 8.
Right.
There are two choices for the first place to make it bigger than 700.
Yeah.
Once you have selected this, then there is anything is fine out of those three remaining numbers, right?
They haven't said that repetition is not allowed. Or, I mean, I'm I think repetition is
Obviously,
allowed.
how will you count the same natural number multiple times?
No, I mean, like, if you used 7, then you can use 7 again.
Yeah, we can use 7 again. That is okay, that is correct. Uh, the next digit can be filled in how many ways?
4.
Basically, four ways. Four
Right.
ways here also. So in 3-digit numbers, you have 4 into 4, 16 into 2, 32 numbers.
Right.
And 4-digit numbers, the first digit has to be 2. There is no other option.
Yeah.
So it is fixed.
Right.
Okay. The second digit, actually, because second digit can be 2, can be 6.
Yeah.
There are two choices here. Cannot be 7 or 8.
Right.
Once you have done 2, 6, let's say, okay, so we'll subdivide it into cases. Suppose you have done 2, 2. After that, anything is fine.
Yeah.
So you can put 4 choices and 4 choices, right?
Yeah.
So 16 numbers here.
Right.
But once you have done 2, 6, anything is not fine. You can do 2, you can do 6, you can do 7.
Right. Yeah.
So 3 choices here. And once you have done that, for 2, you will get 4 choices here. For
Yeah.
6, you will get 4 choices here.
Yeah.
So 8. And for 7, you'll get only one choice. No, you'll get two choices.
3 choices. I can do 2, 6, or 7.
11. You get 11 numbers here, right?
Yeah. Right.
27 here.
Yeah.
Total number of numbers is 59 then.
Yeah. That's what I got, but they have given 55.
What is their explanation?
1 second. It hasn't updated with the explanation yet. I think they'll give the explanation when they give the rank, like when they update it later.
What is the next step? I
Yeah.
don't know. It seems like 59 should be correct.
Yeah. 1 second. Okay. The question is magnitude of field in a two-dimensional XY plane is inversely proportional to distance from origin, and a field at any point P has magnitude given by B is equal to K by R, where K is a positive constant. Wire carrying current I is laid in XY plane with its ends at point A minus 1 comma 1 and point B at 1 comma 3. Then the force on the wire AB is.
Where is the wire?
So it begins at minus 1 comma 1 and it ends at 1 comma 3. Minus 1 comma 1. Yeah. And ends at 1 comma 3. And then it has just some random shape.
As a random shape.
Yeah, like it's not a straight wire. Yeah. Minus 1 comma 1, not minus 1 minus. Yeah, like that.
This is a wire. What have they said about the wire?
Current carrying current I.
And magnetic field in this region is what?
It is inversely proportional to distance and has magnitude B is equal to K by R. And it is circular, or actually, I should say anti-clockwise. Like basically, it's like if there was a um like wire coming out of the plane from the origin, like that. It's like if it was like that. Yeah,
They are asking for what?
force on the wire AB.
Okay. Um, this was for two parallel wires.
Where is the second wire?
Second wire is an imaginary wire which is perpendicular.
Okay,
You have to do integral of I dl cross B from minus 1 comma 1 to 1 comma 3 to find the total force.
right.
So B is like this. Okay, so at any random point here, let's say x comma y, x comma y is a part on the wire somewhere.
Yeah,
We can say that the B will be k by root over x square plus y square,
right. Yeah,
and the direction would be tangential to the circle.
yeah,
So if you think about the tangential direction, this is at point x comma y. So technically, if this angle is theta, this is 90, 90 minus theta, this is theta. The direction of the tangent is cos theta j cap minus sin theta I cap.
right. Yeah,
So the B vector is k by root over x square plus y square. Now you have to write this is a unit vector cos theta j cap minus sin theta I cap.
yeah,
But the point is x comma y, so this is theta. So cos theta is x by root over that. So
right.
sin
Yeah,
theta is minus y by root over this, right?
right.
Plus x by root over this. This is k by r magnitude. This is the direction. Overall, you're getting magnetic field is minus ky by x, minus ky I plus kxj whole divided by x square plus y square.
Right. Yeah.
This is my magnetic field. The dl at this same point, dl,
You can just break it into the
you can
components.
say dxi plus dyj.
Right. Yeah. Ah,
You have to
okay.
do cross product of dl cross b
Yeah.
and integrate. So the point is to try it out from whatever concepts you know.
Yeah.
If you give up, then you will not get it.
Yeah. Right.
It's not so difficult to write magnetic field.
Yeah.
You have to do, there's no other way to do it.
Right.
dl cross b is dx cross, if you do cross product, 1 by x square plus y square is outside. We have this I cross I 0, so this into this I cross j. So it will become kx dx. I cross j is k cap, and dy cross is j cross I is minus k cap, right?
Right.
Minus minus becomes plus, so plus ky dy. So it just gets added. The other terms are gone. You have
Right.
kx dx plus ky dy by x square plus y square is dl cross b.
Yeah.
I integral from -1 to 1 comma 3. It is obvious from here ki comes out.
Yeah.
You should take x square plus y square as r square
Yeah.
and convert the whole thing to polar coordinates.
Right.
You will get 2r dr is equal to 2x dx plus 2y dy.
Yeah.
So you'll get on top, you'll get this part is r dr
Yeah.
by this part is what? R square.
Right.
1 by r dr is coming, integral is log r.
Yeah.
Evaluated from r values at this point and this point.
Yeah.
R value at this point is root over 10 and this
Right.
point is root over 2.
Right.
Getting log root 10 by root 2 to root 5.
Right.
What is the options?
Options are uh yeah, Ki ln phi by 2. Ki, that's the answer. Ki ln phi by 2.
Did you write this expression? Did you write the formula at least? This
Yes,
one.
sir. Yes, sir.
After that, what happened?
Uh I didn't think of splitting the field into the components.
How will you calculate dl cross b? Like, there is no other way to calculate only. You have to write b as a two-dimensional field somehow. You can't just do it by k. I mean, you can. If k by r, you'll say k by r et is the field. From circular motion, this is the field. dl is just drer, right? Do you understand what I'm saying right now? Okay. Well, basically, the idea is that you can split the field in terms of its x and y parts and do I dl cross b. You could have done this directly also by writing k by r e t as the field, and you have to do dr er cross this. Directly, you would have gotten k by r er, k by r dr, and er cross et is going to be 1. These are unit vectors which are perpendicular. And from here, you'll get just the answer directly in 2 steps. But you have to be aware of that. If not, you can always do x and y just like we did and you'll get the answer. Okay, that's all for now.